Here's what every agency owner wishes was simpler. Productivity equals profitability. Sounds straightforward, right? But if you're juggling client demands, team burnout, endless tools that don't talk to each other, and trying to keep everyone on the same page while also trying to grow your business, you know it's anything but simple. The good news? You don't need to work harder. You just need to work smarter. And that starts with using the right workspace. Something like ClickUp, the world's first converged AI workspace, where your projects, teams, and workflows actually come together in one place instead of being scattered across a dozen different apps. In this video, we'll walk through 10 of the best strategies to improve your agency's productivity and explore how they can transform the way you operate. Let's get into it. First up, use the right tools. Look, if your team is switching between 5 different platforms just to track one campaign, you're bleeding time and money. ClickUp tasks solve this. Assign each task to the right person and set priorities so urgent work surfaces first. You can also track time to see where hours actually go, so you always know what's moving and what's stuck. Second, don't waste your time during the commute. The average commuter loses hours every week stuck in traffic. That's the time you could be using to prep for client calls or knock out quick admin work. One of the best admin tasks you could do is to automate your work with ClickUp automations. Set it up once and it runs forever. Move tasks from in progress to in review automatically when your designer marks them complete. Add assignees to new tasks created in any space, folder, or list so nothing sits unassigned. Automate emails and streamline your communication in no time. The next time you are stuck in traffic, your team does not need to wait on you for next steps. Instead, automations keep your agency moving. Now, moving to the third strategy, structure your team properly. Here's the thing about agencies. Talented people don't need micromanaging. They need clarity. Who's working on what? Who's overloaded? Who has the capacity to take on that urgent client request? ClickUp's workload view gives you the answers instantly. You can see each team member's capacity, the timeline they have worked on, and redistribute work before someone burns out. It also helps you make sure the right person is handling the right task. And that's exactly how you focus on making your team highly efficient. The fourth strategy is upskill your workforce. The digital landscape moves fast. Skills that were cutting edge last year might be outdated today. Most agencies solve this by throwing money at conferences and courses, but there's a smarter way. ClickUp Brain, your contextual AI assistant and the world's most complete work AI, becomes your team's on-demand learning partner. Ask it anything, from explaining the latest algorithm changes to suggestions on how to restructure an underperforming campaign, and it'll give you all the answers. Your team can even learn how to build automations or set up custom dashboards on ClickUp itself without leaving the workspace or watching hour-long tutorials. Your team learns while they work, and your training budget doesn't need to increase. Growth doesn't need to be expensive, it just needs to be built into your workflow. As your team learns and grows, it also becomes important to watch out for employee burnout. Now here's a stat that should worry you. 64% of employees work outside their scheduled hours, and 24% are logging extra time most days. The fix isn't just telling people to take breaks. It's about building sustainable schedules that can protect their time. Use ClickUp's AI-powered calendar for this. You can block out focus time for meetings, schedule proper breaks, and set realistic deadlines while making sure your team isn't working around the clock just because you've got international clients. Then layer in ClickUp time tracking. When your team members are consistently logging hours, you'll see it in the data before they hit the breaking point. This way, you protect your people's time and they'll protect your agency's quality of work. The sixth tip we can give you is to reduce employee turnover. After you've invested time and money training someone, the last thing you want is for them to walk out the door. Recognition matters, not just annual bonuses, but day-to-day appreciation. With ClickUp Chat, you can celebrate wins right where the work happens. Drop a comment recognizing great work or react to completed tasks. Use emojis to give instant shout-outs because, believe it or not, employees naturally put in more effort when their contributions are recognized. The seventh strategy says, eliminate the bad clients. Not every client is worth your time. Some take up more resources, some pay late, and some constantly shift the goalposts. ClickUp Custom Fields changes that by helping you tag and categorize every client. Create fields and mark prospects with the right labels, and suddenly patterns start to emerge. You can then filter your entire client list by these tags. Now, when it's time to make tough decisions, you're not guessing. You've got clear data showing exactly which clients are worth keeping. Next, the eighth strategy is about offering flexible work options. Some people crush it in the office. Others do their best work at midnight in their pajamas. The key is giving your team the flexibility to work when and where they're most productive. ClickUp meets your team wherever they work. It can be accessed on a desktop at the office, on a mobile device during client visits, or via the web from anywhere with an internet connection. Every device syncs in real time, so whether your designer's working late in New York or your account manager's taking a morning call in Singapore, everyone sees the same updated information. Moving on to the ninth strategy, communicate efficiently. Bad communication kills productivity faster than anything else. ClickUp Docs helps you fix that. Instead of sending documents back and forth, create one live brief that everyone works from. Your campaign strategy? It's a ClickUp doc linked directly to the project. You can also mention teammates right in the doc to loop them in, add comments for feedback, and link it to the exact tasks it affects. There's only one version, and it's always in real time. And finally, assess, analyze, and improve. To start with, you can't improve what you don't measure. For instance, which projects are most profitable? Where's your team spending the most time? What's actually moving the needle for your agency? ClickUp dashboards give you a bird's eye view of everything. You can build dashboards from scratch using widgets that track exactly what matters to you. Go deeper by tracking sales and project progress in real time. Now you're spotting issues before they turn into problems and using real data to grow your agency. So that's your set of 10 strategies. And honestly, even a few of them could make a real difference to your agency's output and profitability. The best part is you don't need 10 different tools to make them work. ClickUp is the world's first converged AI workspace that brings everything in one place. Your projects sit right next to your team conversations, and your AI assistant understands what you're working on because it all lives in the same workspace. ClickUp's also free to try. Sign up on ClickUp.com and get your agency to the heights it deserves.